welcome to the NYXUS podcast. Feels good to say that. We didn't say it last week, and I felt lost and confused. Sarah, thank you for being here tonight again with me. Tonight, Severed Angel. Welcome back, guys.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you for having us.
Lou, be careful while driving.
No, just close your eyes, actually. I wish I was in the car. I'd blind him.
Was it not even 30 seconds in and the shots are going?
God.
Shot.
You can feel the love.
What's up, Goki?
If I was in that back seat, I would just, watch out.
It's big love. It's big love in this place. I'm going to let you guys introduce yourself.
Wait, Mormon.
Also, let us know who's in the band that is not here right now with us.
Alex is not here. He's the singer and guitar player and the mixer, the producer as well. And Mark Muchnick is not here as well. He's the keyboard player. You don't want them on the show anyway. You just want us. We're the meat and potatoes of this band.
The important people are here.
Yeah.
There we go. We
but
got the important people.
I'm the drummer. I don't do much. I just play the drums and tell everybody what to do. My name is Wayne. And the other guys can introduce themselves. I'm not going to introduce all of you.
Go ahead, Luke.
Hey, what's going on? It's Lou Mavs, and I'm the lead guitar player of Severed Angel. Bonjour, konnichiwa, yasu, and hello.
I'm George Dimitri. I am the bassist in Severed Angel. I'm quick and easy, guys.
See, that's a quick introduction.
Is that what that is? You're holding a bass guitar? Wow, look at that. Nice.
I was working on our 18-minute epic.
Wow, very cool.
We were talking about that before coming on live. I don't know what you guys' opinion on very, very long songs are, but yes.
I can't stay focused.
I mean, I like bands like Dream Theater. I love progressive music. I'm not crazy about the long songs, but our singer Alex, he has other more progressive bands. What's the other band that he has? Tension Rising. And there's a lot of progressive stuff in there, and he writes more longer songs with those bands, and that's his thing. So this next album that we're doing is a concept album. So we're kind of just like, all right, we'll do a long song, on this one, because it's going to go with the theme of the album. So.
The nice thing about the album is that there's like a little touch of everyone's personal input on all the songs.
Yeah.
So. That song is his particular baby, and it's all good.
Yeah. But it's like everything
puts you
that
guys
we've
to
done.
work, right? 18 minutes, so he's putting you guys where he's like, yes, it's my turn. 18 minutes, let's go, guys.
You know what? Even though it's 18 minutes, it doesn't feel like it's 18 minutes. Like I was working on it the other day, and after I finished it and I listened back to it, the way it flows and stuff, it doesn't bore you. There's always something happening, so it's kind of keeping you interested and seeing where it's going to go next. So it doesn't feel like it's 18 minutes, even though it is.
And he's the foreman of the song. We're still waiting for our paychecks.
Yeah. Keep waiting.
Oh.
Damn,
all right. I mean, we're already in this mood, so I'm going straight in with this one.
Go ahead.
Walking Dead world. I mean, there's a zombie apocalypse. Who's going down first?
Lou Maps.
I'm tasty.
And it's not even by a zombie. I'm getting it.
Yeah, well, I know exactly what's gonna happen. Wayne's gonna turn around and goes, "He's coming right for me." Bang! I'm dead.
Well, this way I can get away. If I kill him, the zombie's gonna go right to him, eat him. I'm out of here. So there's my out. And George too. George might be next because he's big and he's got a lot of meat on him.
Yeah, but I'm in the middle of nowhere, so
yeah. Takes me longer to get to him.
But Wayne's bald head may reflect blindness in the eyes of the other zombie, so he can probably get away.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Go ahead, Sarah. Ask the guys a question.
Why don't you go off the
If
rails?
you could go on, if you could go on any tour, or it's been a day, y'all. If you could go on tour with any band, who would it be, living or dead?
Well, my favorite band is Halloween, so if we can get on a tour or anything with Halloween, I'd be more than happy. Either Halloween or Iron Maiden. I'd be very happy with those two.
You're thinking small, sunshine. I want the Def Leppard Motley Crue tour. I want thousands in the
Nobody's coming for Motley.
No, I couldn't sit through a Motley Crue show, a song. Listening to Vince Neil. Come on.
No, I've seen Vince live lately, and it is sad. Nobody's
It's
coming
very
for this show.
No.
I saw Vince in '87 with the theater at Torpain. Yeah.
That probably
sorry.
would have been a good time, but 2023 was not.
And now he's using backup tracks, so he's not even singing. And if he is, it's terrible.
Yeah, but again, I'm not thinking credibility with Motley Crue. I'm thinking payday and audience. That's all I'm
Yeah.
thinking of.
There you go.
Nobody's coming though. Nobody wants to see Motley Crue.
Yeah, I want to have fun. Well, that's a good thing though, because then they'll be there for Angel.
Well, at least Def Leppard replaced Motley Crue with Journey on this tour. So okay, so I'll say that one.
All right.
All right. That's more
I mean, y'all don't start hating on Journey now, because I'm gonna get into it.
What about George?
What about you, George?
Me, I would love to Dio, Ronnie James Dio. The 80s version, that would have been great. Iron Maiden, like Wayne said. Any big band where I could play in front of thousands will work for me.
Yeah. Metallica would be cool.
I'd open up for the B-52s if, it's going to be a big show, so I'm good with it.
Yeah.
George has been wanting us to cover Love Shack for the longest time.
Yeah, that's the one request that we've gotten since we started this band. Love Shack.
Easy.
Every Monday.
I'll do it with you guys. I'll hop on Love Shack with you guys.
There you
Let's do
go.
it.
It's easy. Come on. Nobody will expect it, that's for sure.
Yeah.
That's what we do. What's up, Lala? That's the best thing I think is coming back. I'm working on a cover right now with a friend of mine, Rob Volkov. I mean, what this song is over 20 years old now. It's like a Lacuna Coil song. So
Oh, okay.
Which one? Which one?
you'll see.
Oh, she can't tell us yet.
Oh my God.
Okay, well, just leave a little bit of
love
suspense,
Lacuna.
Sarah. Come on now.
I
My
love
favorite is
Lacuna Coil.
Heaven is a Lie.
Heaven's Alive is a really great song.
I like that song a lot.
I like Within Me.
They got some good stuff. I don't like what they've turned into. They sound like Korn now with the female singer.
I don't know. I liked Reckless when it came out. It's pretty good.
Yeah, they're all right.
All right. So
what we got?
All right, this is your show.
well, I'm waiting to see if Sarah's gonna,
Oh no, I
tend
did my
to
question.
watch.
I'm waiting for you.
I tend to watch back the episodes and be like, God damn, I talk a lot. Should I?
No.
I should let Sarah talk a
No, I
little
just
bit
did
more.
my question. No.
Well, let's
That's it. One question, Sarah. Come on.
let's talk about the obvious. The album. Like
Yeah.
this is why we're here. This is why I think Wayne is the one that messaged me to come back, and it was the album. I mean, I've been listening to it, especially today, guys. I've been so busy. I'm not gonna lie. So many people are like, "Are you listening to my music?" And I'm like, "I'm getting there. I promise. I listened to it before the episode. I promise."
It's
There's a lot
hard,
of
man.
you
Like
guys.
That's what
I
I've
have my
done.
show too, and so many bands send you things, and sometimes you don't get the chance to listen to stuff until the day of your show. With that interview, and it is what it is. But there's so much music out there; it's hard to keep up.
Well, I
So,
try to make a playlist,
Yeah.
so at
Yeah.
least I know that
Yep.
all these songs are sent by the bands.
Yeah.
And then, of course, like some of them will ring, truer to you. The message
Right.
will hit more, and then it's like, oh, who's
Yep.
playing right now,
Yeah.
But
yeah.
everything is just constantly playing everywhere here. I wanted to go see Marie Brink this weekend in this moment, but I tapped out my budget on local shows.
Oh wow. Well, so that's good though. You're helping up the
She
independent
comes back
artists
around a
list.
lot.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. And, paying the amount she wants for a ticket, I'm like, same thing with Manda. I wanted to bring her to see Lainey Wilson, and it's like $400 for general admission. And I'm like,
Wow.
I'll keep paying like $30 for a home festival where there's like 12 fucking amazing bands.
Yeah. Yeah. Your money's worth out of that.
Hey, Savvy. So how long did it take for the album? Like, last time we talked,
Actually, last time we
guys were
talked, I
working
think
on
we were
it.
working on it, and probably maybe a week later we finished it. I don't remember,
You're
but
right.
yeah, we went really fast. Probably like maybe 3 months, I think, at the most. If
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we don't
What is
waste
your
time
writing
because
process?
we all we work from because
Somebody's
George,
starting
she's working from home. Everybody works from home, and we don't really get together because we're all kind of far apart, and we all got our jobs and families and stuff like that. So we all just do everything online, which makes it easier. That's why we get done with music so fast, because this is what we do. We don't go play shows and stuff like that. So
Except
we
for
just
Lou.
work. What?
Except for Lou.
Except for Lou. Yeah, Lou's
Lou's horned himself out as a
Prime
cover
example
art.
over there.
Yeah, he's the only one that's actually playing shows, but not Severed Angel shows. He's got other things going on, but that's what we fill our time with him, because we have fun creating the music, and we would love to play shows,
Mhm.
but we're still a new band, and who knows us, and yeah, it's fun to play that stuff, but when you're going to a bar and we play the music that we play, and sometimes if there's nobody there, what's the sense of doing it? We'd rather wait till maybe we get some kind of following and build up of the band and see what happens, and maybe we'll start playing shows.
Well, you guys being far from each other, that makes it a little harder to be like, just like, okay, let's go play a show, like you said, without a following, without a guaranteed to at least have a little bit of pay.
Right.
If you guys would all live very close to each other, it's not hard to meet up at the local bar and gig, even if it's for 10 people and you get minimum pay. Your name is still going out there, but being far apart, I can understand why.
The only person that's far apart is George. He's in Pennsylvania. We're all on Long Island.
I'm about 3 hours away.
Yeah, he's about 3 hours. So, and I kind of need him there because I need somebody to play with. I can't just play with Lou.
I do so much Wayne, so
yeah.
No problem.
But yeah, we'll see. We hope one day that we can play some kind of festival or something. That's kind of like a goal, if we can get invited to a festival.
I mean, let me know. I'm part of Carolina Promotions now down here in North Carolina. So if you guys ever want to travel and do a show, let me know, and I'll talk with the guys and see what we can arrange.
Yeah, very cool.
We just
We're
got
open
finished
for it,
with
sure.
doing Vet Fest, which was all for veterans. And
all right.
the 18th, I will be hosting Avalon Rock Fest, which is for puppies.
Oh.
You say puppies?
Puppies, yes.
Oh, okay.
For Blue Ridge Humane Society.
Okay.
And for another charity called Boxer Butts and Other Mutts. I fucking love the name.
Okay.
They were like, "Oh, you're gonna have to say the name a lot, during the, the event, and I was like, "Oh, that's fine with me. Boxer Butts and Other Mutts."
It's fun.
I love it. What's
works.
you guys' favorite song off the new album?
George, you answer first here.
I don't have a favorite song.
Yeah.
I'd like
Really?
them all. Yeah, I really
Yeah.
do.
It's
Maybe
fun.
one I wrote that everybody likes, which is Skyward, but
Yeah, that is a good one. We picked that as our second single. My favorite one is the first single that we picked off, is Tyrant on the Throne. For some reason, when we wrote that song, I knew instantly, like, I wanted that song to go out first. And I knew we wanted to do like an animated video for it and everything, which we did. And just something about that song. Also, the way Alex sang it. He sang that song right after he had COVID. It was like maybe a couple days after. And to hear his voice be as good as it was on that song, I was like so impressed. And it's a fun song to play too. But that's my favorite one off the whole album. I mean, I love them all, but that one's my favorite one. What about you, Lou?
I'd have to say my favorite song on the album. I don't know. I mean, I'm attached to all of them because of what the album means to me. After doing the first album, I didn't think we could do a second
let me
one.
get a tissue now.
What's that?
You need to-
Continue, please.
Well, anyway, I think that I'd have to say "Live Your Imagination" is my favorite.
Interesting. Very interesting. I did not see that one.
Well,
coming.
because I wrote that song.
Right.
I wrote the riff during a period where I was experiencing something going on in my life. Believe it or not, or I'm gonna flat out admit it. At the time before the second album started getting recorded, my dog was diagnosed with cancer. So he beat it. He's almost a year and a half cancer free. But at the time, I was just so upset about the situation that the only way I was able to deal with it in a positive way was just write riffs. And out of nowhere came this riff for which became Live Your Imagination. I'm like, where the hell did that come from? And I played it for Alex, and he's like, dude, WTF. He's like, this is awesome. We need to do this. So, it has a lot of significance for me.
Yeah, it's real cool. And it's the fastest song on the album. It was a real bitch to to play that one on drums.
Well, that's the one we were talking
I made
about.
Wayne work. Sorry, bud.
Yeah. Oof. The cramps I got that day after doing that song.
I'm sure you're sorry, Lou. I'm sure. Well, since we're talking about it, it's a great way to segue right into it. We'll listen to Live Your Imagination, and then a little bit later we'll listen to Wayne's song, Tyrant on the Throne.
All right.
So we'll do these two songs for you guys. So let me get this one right up. And as usual, guys, don't forget to leave thumbs up, subscribe, follow and all that good shit. Because it helps. It truly helps. And if you guys could give me a follow on YouTube at the same time, it would be fucking amazing.
Follow everybody and hit that bell button too, because it lets you know when we got new stuff coming up.
Right? This one right there.
Hit that bell. Let you know.
With your
hired for you. Wayne.
Oh crap!
That is epic.
Did I play that? Damn.
Thanks for doing that.
Alex's vocals always surprise me.
Mhm.
He's very he was very quiet during the interviews, and then he starts fucking belting these notes out, and I'm like,
He is somewhat soft spoken.
Yeah, he is very soft-spoken. And
It's usually the quiet ones.
yeah, but once he's gotten to singing, and that's how I found him to join this band, and the stuff that he's just done, and he never took. Well, I think I don't think he did take lessons when he first started, but then when we started making music, he did take lessons. So he's been getting better and better and better every album that we keep doing. But see, that's he's a musician. He's trying to improve himself. Not like me. I'm very lazy. I whatever you hear me play on that song, that's it. Yeah, that's all you're getting from me. But with him, he's going to always improve. And that's what I love about him, because he wants. This is what he wants to do. I mean, we all
said, Severed Angels gives me the feels, takes me back to my rebellious years, staying out until the street lights come on, drinking out with out of
the hose.
Headbanging at the mall record store. Love him. Welcome back,
Lou.
Thanks. I'm trying to download the StreamYard app because I was using it on my web browser, which is a huge mistake when you don't have a Wi-Fi connection. But I didn't want to miss it. I love the NYXUS podcast too much.
Oh, I love you, Lou. I mean, it's always a pleasure to have these guys on. Also, they have their own podcast that you guys should go and check out after this. They do band interviews also.
Yep.
They're going to have...
next week we have Ken on from Absalon, as long as his connection is good. But yeah, that's the Rat Salad Review. RatSaladReview.com or YouTube.com/RatSaladReview.
Yes.
We do it every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern.
It's either on Wednesdays, I'm on Fridays, so that gives you 2 podcasts during the days.
There you go.
It's fucking awesome, see?
Yeah.
And once in a blue moon, we do a Saturday.
Yeah, well, shh, don't say it too loud, because we're not trying to get too many Saturdays out there. That's my show nights.
I know.
What inspired the new album?
Oh, mine too, for the next forever.
I don't know, George. Anything
I don't
inspire us?
think we had anything specific that inspired us on this one. We were just writing.
I think we finished the last album, and I was just like, all right, let's just start working on the next one.
That's kind of what we did.
Yeah.
Exactly what we did.
Lou was kind of like, I don't know if I'm ready for this yet. I said, shut up and just start writing. And then he came up with Live Your Imagination. And I was like, oh my God, this is like insane. But
We didn't take a break. We just kept going. This is enough for the first album. Now these will be number 2.
Yeah.
But we didn't take time off. We just kept going.
Yeah.
To be honest, same between Skyward and album 3.
Yeah.
Just keep writing. And now album 4 is almost done.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Next week, album 5 will be done.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, that's like in a few days.
Yeah.
But yes. Fuck. They're writing like so many. Like you said, we talked on a podcast last year, and a week later they were done with the album.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff coming up. We like I said, we're on the 4th album, so the 3rd album should be out next year. But
Put it out next week if you want.
Yeah, it could be, as far as I care. We can I just release them all now, but in this day and age, you don't want to put all these stuff out there yet. But when bands like write things like so quick like that, you think that the albums are going to sound the same. But I think the 2 albums, like our debut and Skyward, sound pretty different from each other. And then the 3rd album is going to even sound more different. I think it's more dark. There's a lot more different songs going on. There's like this 80s type throwback song that we do on that album. And we just keep trying to not improve the band, but not keep making the same album. We're trying to keep conscious that we already did that on the last album. Let's do something different and keep it fresh for each album. So even though we do them so close to each other, it doesn't seem like they're all done in the same.
How far would you go though to experiment to not sound the same? I'm asking because I'm thinking of my favorite band, which is In This Moment. Okay. But then we got to Now, which is more I don't even know what I could call it now. Industrial technology.
Industrial metal.
I'm not too sure
I
what
love
she's doing right
industrial
I don't
stuff,
know.
so
I mean,
now. It's not even industrial. It's
no.
very techno. It's very.
Okay.
It's not bad. It's just I'm like, oh, it doesn't sound like
it's
with what I
different.
fell in love with.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. See,
Hmm.
Well,
I don't mind when bands do
What
that,
she
but like
said.
when they, what's that?
Oh, I was just going to tell Mel. Maria had said as she got older, things would change because of her voice and
Right.
accompany all the
yeah,
music to fit her because she's like 46, 47, and her voice, she blew it bad because she's been singing
Oh,
since
wow.
she was 15.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind when bands
I'm
change,
a
but
nerd.
I mean, we're already experimenting on this fourth album with this
yeah.
17-minute track. I mean, I never expected that we would write like our version of like a 2112, but
Mm.
from in my opinion, my favorite Canadian band of all time, Rush. But we're doing it, and it seems to be working.
Yeah.
As far as the 80s song that's going to be on album 3, there is a story behind that. So I'm friends with this film director by the name of Tom Seymour. Are any of you ladies fans of Trauma, the company that did Toxic Avenger or Class of Nukem High?
No,
Okay, then
no,
Not.
I'm familiar.
doesn't
Nope,
ring a
not
bell.
heard of
no
it.
one cares. Lou.
Okay,
No.
well they're a New York
I'm
independent
sorry.
film company. No worries. They're a New York independent film company that release like horror comedies, with the gratuitous violence, gratuitous nudity, and a lot of over the top humor.
Send me a
And
link.
he and my you might
Yeah.
and my friend Tom directed this film series called VHS Massacre, which is about the
George, should
death
I
of
start
physical.
playing drums, George? During
Was
who's talking?
was that rings a bell?
Yeah,
VHS Massacres
Right,
rings
song.
a bell.
VHS Massacre, yeah, it's a documentary about the death of physical media and like how like all these films that people loved renting from the video rental stores, half of them are like missing or out of print. So he told me that he was interested in doing like a third film to add to that, and he asked us if we would write the theme music, and
Oh
to which
wow.
we said yes. And I said, look,
Wow.
I mean, this has sort of like an 80s type feel. Maybe we should write sort of like not an EDM song, but I guess more electronic in the vein of like the Birthday Massacre. And,
Okay.
Wayne also had some input on, an idea of what it could sound like. And, we put the little tidbit idea into Mark's head and he came up with this great keyboard part and, it became the basis for the song. And, like everything, it grew organically. Unfortunately, the film is not being made due to lack of funding, which I really hope Tom gets another film made soon because he's a great guy and a really talented director. But we just said, all right, we're just going to put it on album 3. And, I figured if we get his name out, then maybe there could be a couple of backers who would PayPal him some loot so he can get working on his next project. Because,
Did
when you're an
he?
independent artist,
Yeah.
help, any kind of help
Mhm.
helps. So
Did he ever try? What's that Kickstarter?
well, I don't think he's against the idea, but unfortunately, it's also a matter of time constraints as well as finances, because
Yeah.
he's also a college professor on film. He's happily married with a baby daughter, so he has his family that he's got to look out for.
Yes.
But I would suggest that if
Mhm.
anyone needs a good director or a good if you want to he is available on social media, and he does have a podcast called VHS Massacres, plural with an S. So it's not hard to get in contact with him.
That's
Good to
always
know.
good to know.
He's a great guy, and I really hope he gets funding for his next project. Definitely.
Funding is always.
But we wrote
hard
a
to
great
get.
song out of it, so I'm very
Yeah.
proud of it.
Something
And
came from it at least.
Yeah.
Funding is always hard to get. It's, a lot of stuff comes out of pocket, and sometimes it's just too expensive to take out of pocket. You need sponsors. You
Mhm.
need people that are ready to back you up. I mean, the festival wouldn't have been a success like it was without. I think we had 14 sponsors.
Wow.
Wow.
It was incredible. I mean, I can officially say that we pulled in more than $3,000 on our first.
That's
festival.
amazing.
That's awesome.
So,
Cool.
it's a big goal for next year, but next year has to be more than that. We're gonna
Yeah.
aim for double that next year. It all goes to positive actions. A bunch of people raising puppies for veterans. It's all puppies. See, I get involved
Aw.
with everything puppies. But they have the puppies
I wish we had
there
stuff
at the
like that here.
festival. I mean, you're not that far away, girl.
I'm so far away.
What's
No,
up,
3
Creek 13?
hours.
That's
Where
not
Where
that
are you
far.
from?
I'm from Buchanan County, Virginia.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
Not that far.
Take me back to old Virginia. Sorry, I couldn't help it.
I'm at that part where I can be in West Virginia in 15 minutes and Kentucky in 20, and then I can be in Tennessee in like an hour.
She'll say you
We do
don't
have puppies there, but we're not. We do have puppies here, but we're not doing great festival things with them, raising money things. We're just feeding them and loving them.
I mean, I'm with a great team of people that love puppies too, so it's fucking great. I love
Dogs
it.
are family. George is a cat lover. He has a beautiful black cat named Figaro.
I love cats too. I have two dogs and 4 cats, so.
Wow. I would be. I'm allergic to animals, really. I mean, I have a cat, but I'm allergic to a lot. So I would probably just walk in your house and just die.
I'm sure they're allergic to you too, Wayne.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you.
My
Even if
husband
I
is
was
allergic.
allergic, I probably have animals too. There's hairless cats,
Yeah.
It's not their hair though; it's their saliva.
You have it sitting on your neck. It's just like having a ball sack right on your neck.
No, thank you.
Yeah, but it's their saliva that people are actually allergic to. Because I've looked into it. Because Travis is deathly allergic, and I want his fangs, but it's their saliva.
Yeah. No good. For me.
No, luckily none of us are allergic, so I have a zoo.
I love my Shih Tzu.
I love my puppies. I think when we did the interview, I still had my other puppy. Now he's there, but I have a new puppy. So Mando was like, "I give you a new puppy," and I was like, "I love new puppies." Now he's big and dumb, and I love him. All right, I gotta ask the question. Unpopular opinion. Do you guys have one? A spicy one? I mean, I always go with the same, but people always go, "What?" I don't like the Beatles necessarily.
Oh. I didn't for a while, but because I grew up listening to them, and so I got kind of sick of them. And then my brother got into them, and he was like overplaying, and I'm like, "Oh, enough of this crap." But then, right before my son was born, I started getting into them again because I also wanted to show him because Beatles are easy to get into, especially when you're a kid, because it's just very simple, easy music. So, and then he actually started liking it, and I started getting more into it, and now I love them. I listen to them a lot. So, so you just offended me. But
You're welcome.
Lou was out on that one.
Unpopular. I don't know. I have to think about it. George, you got one?
Not really. I don't really have it unpopular.
I mean, I have a lot of unpopular opinions, but I don't want to say them on the show.
I mean, he said it. He's allergic to cats and puppies. That's enough for me.
Yeah, that's. But that's a fact.
Yeah. I can't
Lou,
help
you
it.
I have an
have an
unpopular
unpopular?
opinion.
Go ahead, Lou.
Okay.
I prefer Iron Maiden with Paul Di'Anno over Bruce Dickinson.
Yeah, I can go with that. I love Paul Di'Anno. That's okay. I'll let that slide.
Hans has a question for you guys.
I mean, Dickinson has like a whole army of fans out there, and I love the stuff that he did with Maiden, absolutely, and I love Senjutsu, but Killers to me will always be their best album, in my own opinion.
And easy question to answer here, Batman, because he does not have a superpower. He's just so cool, just being himself.
Badass myself.
Yeah.
He's just
How
a
about
rich
you?
kid with a lot of issues.
Right. And
Batman's my favorite. I got the whole collection of the Batman 66 figures. I got the Tom McFarlane figures. I think back there somewhere I got the other ones that they released. But I'm a big Batman fan.
if you guys could have a superpower, what would it be?
I don't know. Maybe to play drums faster. Then live your imagination. It'd be the fastest drummer on Earth.
Okay.
What a wasted power, but hey.
Whatever works.
I know a good superpower I'd love to have. I love how to do my taxes. That's what I'd love to do. I actually have a fear of. I actually do have a fear of heights, and I sometimes get nightmares where like I'm so high up in the air and I'm falling without a parachute. So I would love to probably fly. That would be cool. I mean, I know it sounds cheesy, but it'd just be to conquer a fear.
Absolutely.
You like to go skyward.
Good segue.
What was my superpower? I'd like to be able to prognosticate the winning lottery ticket numbers.
We all would.
Yeah.
That would be great. That would be great.
Those are different. We've never got those before.
So if you would be able to win the lottery numbers,
Yeah.
what would you do? If money
What would I
wasn't
do?
if money wasn't an option, money's not a problem for you anymore. You can do whatever you want in the whole world. What's the first thing you do?
What would I do? Meaning once I got the money, like pay off my brother's house and set my kids up and all that, the normal stuff people say. Buy a big piece of ground. I wouldn't have anybody around me. Definitely put a lot of money into the animals because we do love our animals. To a lot of the shelters and stuff, help them out. Just do whatever the hell I want.
I hear that.
A big nice house would be nice for me, just to shut my wife up because she wants a big nice house.
But you have a big nice house. I've been there.
No, this house ain't big enough. We need bigger than this. We need like I don't know. We have big house, big yard. But I ain't cutting the lawn. Someone's gonna have to cut that. I ain't cutting the lawn.
I was gonna say,
well, if you're rich, you can afford that.
Lawn.
Or the house. Maybe the house is so big that there won't even be room for a lawn. It'll just be one big house on just land. Indoor pool.
You'll need maids then because
that's fine. I have all the money I got, and I don't.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll have an indoor pool. I'll have a movie theater. I'll have a studio, so Severed Angel could come and record at the house.
So he's set for the zombie apocalypse.
I'll never have to leave.
There you go.
I like
my own grocery store.
No. I like what George and Wayne said, but I would probably add one more thing. House all the homeless veterans and get all the veterans the care that they need, due to long-term PTSD. I mean, my wife's grandfather was a World War II veteran, and both of my grandfathers were World War II veterans. So I have a really special place in my heart for, people who serve their country voluntarily. And I would just like to see them get the care that they deserve. We should start taking care of them, and that's as virtuous as I'm gonna get. That's it. So the animals and the veterans, take care of them.
See, we get some deep moments sometimes.
Yeah, leave it to Lou.
That was beautiful.
But now I'm gonna thank you, Bliss. Thank you for stopping by. I'm gonna let Sarah ask that question that makes people say "fuck you." All right. Now you guys can say "fuck you, Sarah." I got called a dick once. Your turn.
I've been yet to be called any names. Okay, a curse is placed upon you, and you can only listen to one song for the rest of your life. What's it gonna be?
The Wayne's would be Love Shack.
Will you stop with that song?
Damn it.
I don't know. Oh God, You know
I
any
always
bands
go
I
with
listen
something
to?
that's
I
like
don't
the
know.
instrumental.
Really? What instrumental? What would you pick?
Well, there's one time I picked Dream Theater, and I can't remember the name of the song. It was the one that was exactly 18 minutes. Or I go with something by Apocalyptica.
It's the VR song.
Probably. I know, but it's like a specific 18 minutes and 2 seconds mark song. I just can't remember. But, Apocalyptica, anything like that.
All right.
I'm going to cheat, and I'm going to say the Cygnus X1 duology from Rush. So you got Cygnus X1 and Hemisphere, so I'll say that.
Is that a song by itself?
No, they're two separate songs, but they make up one song, story. It's a duology.
He's cheating.
Well,
he's cheating.
He's cheating. Yeah.
You
get one track.
Xanadu by Rush, not by Olivia Newton-John, by Rush.
Okay, I was like, Olivia Newton-John, hold on a second.
No.
Nothing surprises me anymore. I've heard NSYNC on another night.
I'm not hopelessly devoted to Olivia Newton-John. God rest her soul, but no.
Nobody is.
I'll go with Halloween, Keeper of the Seven Keys, just because they're my favorite band. So they don't do anything wrong.
There we go.
Yeah, they did. It was called
Shut your mouth.
Chameleon.
They didn't do anything wrong.
Watch my mouth.
Okay, what about George? He ain't answered.
Wasted Love by Grim Reaper. Great song.
Really? Wasted. All right. I thought maybe Lizzie Borden's song for you. What is your favorite Van Halen song?
Ed says, what is your one favorite Van Halen song?
Humans Being. I love that song. The same Hagar song. I know a lot of
Hagar song.
I picked the Van Hagar song, but that song, even though I did like the David Lee Roth Van Halen, that song made me want to check out Van Halen more than I did.
That is my favorite Van Hagar song, so I'll give you that. George, you pick.
Summer Nights, which is Van Hagar as well.
Wow. Yeah, George is like all that,
What, melodic poppier shit? Wayne?
Yes, okay. That's
what most people want to hear on the radio, Wayne?
Yeah. That's not the words I would have picked, but yes.
Chris has a question for you guys.
Hold on, I didn't pick mine.
It doesn't matter. We're moving on to pizza now.
No, you gave me the two. Go ahead.
Cheat on this one too.
You already ruined the question with the Rush answer. You got 2 for that, so you're.
Wayne, know your role and shut your mouth. On Fire off the debut album.
What is it? What?
I said On Fire off the debut album.
I wish you were on fire.
I am on fire, baby. Too hot to handle.
It would make my day if you just spontaneously combusted right there on live on this show right here.
Wayne, I'd like to strangle you on a summer night one day. Let's go to Gilgo Beach.
That one night, I think I'm just gonna invite Lou and Wayne and put them like side by side like that on the
like
screen.
rock and sock and robots.
Yes.
I want a roast.
We'd probably make out because there's so much sexual tension between us two. The pizza question. I'll go pepperoni.
What just happened?
Pepperoni.
Well, talking about pepperoni, favorite pizza toppings.
I just like cheese pizza.
You know what? In New York, you just have regular pizza. Really, you don't put all that crap on your pizza.
So pineapple is a no on pizza.
My wife loves that. It's okay. I don't eat, if you like that on your pizza, eat it. I'm not one of those New Yorkers where you only got to have like a cheese pizza. Do what you want. But for me personally, I don't like too much on my pizza, so I'll go with pepperoni. Or meatball.
Tonight's Cage Match sponsored by Olivia Newton-John. Let's get physical, boys. What about you, Lou?
I like sausage and peppers on my pizza. That's fine.
I hate the smell of sausage and peppers on a pizza. Ugh. I want to throw up now that just
bacon.
You said that.
Bacon on everything.
Really?
Bacon. Bacon.
There's a pizzeria by me that makes a killer buffalo chicken slice. So, you know what? I got to give a shout out to Gino's of Italiano restaurant of Levittown. They make a killer buffalo chicken pizza slice. So I'm going to go with that.
Interesting.
You're done with olives on pizza? No olives. I can't stand pizza. Just give
I
me
love
a New York
olives.
calzone.
I like olives and jalapenos on mine.
Oh, somebody likes spice. That's good.
She gives me
Yeah,
heartburn.
we found a restaurant because I can't have gluten, and we found one up in Bluefield that made gluten-free pizza. And Travis was like, "What do you want on it?" I'm like, "Olives and jalapenos and pepperoni." He's like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
What are you telling me?
Well, you asked
That's
me.
stuff I like.
So is it a cauliflower crust or is it
Cauliflower?
It's like
No almond flour. Yeah. No, it was cauliflower.
all perfect.
Yeah, great. What about you, George?
I can't hear you.
Regular old cheese pizza.
Regular old cheese
George
pizza.
said cheese pizza.
Do they even have good pizza in Philadelphia and Pennsylvania?
No, they
Yeah.
don't.
No.
No. People around here are like, you got to go here, you got to go for pizza. I'm like, you people don't know what the fuck pizza is.
No. I had it there once. The sauce is
shit bread with that yellow plastic they call cheese, loaded with grease.
You'd rather have pizza English muffins, right, from home?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, while Lou is frozen,
it's froze.
Perfect face for him too.
He looks like he's having a stroke, y'all.
we're gonna set things up to listen to
That's his face when we tell him he has to work on another song.
On that note, yeah.
You guys are horrible. He's not even here to defend himself. How dare you?
That's right. Just shout out to this video. This video is really cool. It's our favorite video that we've done so far, and was made by our friend Dusty Mahalan from the band Frostbite BC, and he did a great job on this video. It's a lot of fun.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
We'll be right back. That comment, they killed Kenny, sent me the fuck.
I like the flesh wound one.
When did Moby join the band?
When
That
did
was-
Moby
that was
join
Mark.
the band?
That
I
was
thought
Mark.
Wayne looked like Carl Childers from Sling Blade.
It's a good video, though. I love it.
Yeah.
Damn, good French fries, taters.
Yes. I like the song.
I love the way it was made. I mean, truly. Who produced that? Who did that for you guys?
That was Dusty Mahalan from the band Frostbite BC. Yeah, he's called Man Deer. He's a deer. He dresses up as a deer.
Man, dear.
Man Deer, yeah. Very interesting band. You should have them on the show one day. They're very fun. They usually only do shows around Christmas time. They all dress up in like satanic Christmas music, basically.
Nice.
One guy's like
Oh.
what is it? One guy's a broccoli, I think, and one guy's an elf. Dusty's a man deer. Yeah,
I mean, why not? We have Krampus here, so
yeah,
why
he'd
not?
fit right in. He'd fit right in.
Right?
Yeah.
Sarah, you got a question for the guys?
If you could collaborate, like bring anybody into your field to work with, who would it be?
Hmm.
I want a drummer to keep time. Oh,
Why? Alex just replaces
No,
me
I
with
was
all the
setting up
samples.
the ropes.
God, there's so many people.
Ronnie James Dio.
Yeah. You know what, Melanie? We'd like to have you on one of our songs at some point, maybe. You know, it would be cool to work with like people that are big names and all that stuff. I mean, I know Timo Tolkki. At one point, I wanted to have him on one of our songs, but I like to work with people that are kind of like, you know, independent artists. You know, so this way we can help them, they can help us, kind of thing like that. You know, so I work with anybody, but I love more working with independent people. You know.
I mean, it'll be a pleasure.
I usually
whenever
follow
you
that
guys...
up with.
Who's back?
Go
There
ahead.
we go. That's okay. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say I usually follow that up with bigger or more local to you or just underground, because around here we have a lot of talented people that I'm always trying to just throw together so they will do something.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, there's a lot of bands. I mean, I know a lot of bands from just our podcast alone. Like I'm wearing their shirt right now, Ravage. They're a really great band from Massachusetts. More of like the new wave of traditional metal type stuff. Like my other band, Project Resurrect, we're more kind of like that too. But even like Frostbite BC, I know they're kind of like just comedy type thing, but I think it would be fun to do something with them. Severed Angel's not. I mean, we're a metal band, but we'll add things into our music, and if it might be a little weird, who cares? We'll make it work. So I'm up to work with anybody, really.
I don't know. I see Severed Angel working with Keith, Nightfall. I don't know. You guys have that sound, that power metal sound.
Yeah.
He's working with what's the band? Anaria. Jessica from Anaria is a vocalist that definitely you should check it out. I think her and Alex would sound definitely very impressive together.
Yeah. Well, for the first album, and even on this second album here, the last song, he has his now his wife, but at the time she was just his fiance. But she sings on the album, on that last song with him. But
and on the Rat Salad cover, project where we did the Rush song.
Yep.
Time Stands Still.
Yep. Yeah, which is how. Oh, well. This is the wrong show, Aaron.
Yeah.
I don't know. He was on my show. He's a cool guy.
We got the links mixed up, Aaron. I'll send you the link in a few minutes. Wow.
Oh no.
Guys, I get tired. I'm sorry. But yes.
Bring everybody. I'll have one big collab right now.
Yeah. Bring him on the show. We'll talk to him.
There you go.
Come on. Metal bug.
I'm sure his connection's better than Lou's anyway, so.
But
they're trying to replace Shilu.
Yeah. Since day one.
I'm the one who's talking about.
All right. So, Sarah, go ahead and ask some questions so I can get this all set up. I don't know what happened.
Okay.
This is what happened. This is what the fuck happened.
No, me too. It's been a month.
You say?
Let's see.
Damn.
I say, what
I put her on the spot now. She's like, aha! Hold on a second, shit, bitch.
Oh,
listen,
okay. Hold on.
Sarah, did you listen to the album? Did you listen to Skyward? Sarah?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, and what do you think?
I have listened to it about 4 times today.
Holy crap!
Really enjoyed it.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no, it was good. I mean, I wouldn't have listened to it that many times if I didn't like it.
I know. Apparently.
At first, I'm like, this isn't what I usually listen to, but as I got into it, I was like, this can really, I like this. I enjoyed it. Oh my god, I'm trying to make sure I don't get the name wrong in my spot. Okay, From the Inside is my favorite one off the album.
Oh, okay. The first song, yeah. All right. I like that one too because it was different. It was different to start the album off that way, like very slow.
Mm-hmm.
And
I like
it was
the
very
vocals
cool.
in it a lot.
Yeah. I like those in the chorus where it's got those big chorus
which I listen.
Yeah.
Yeah. His voice is very impressive. Which everybody is wildly talented in that band, especially drums, and bass.
Okay.
I'm not going to try to brag on. I'm a person who's specific for vocals and drums, so I lean hard towards vocals and drums.
Yeah.
But it was well produced.
Good. Alex would like to.
Do you produce out of your home?
Yeah, Alex does all the production. He does all the mixing and mastering. Okay. Actually, Alex didn't master this album, but after this album, he masters all the next 2. So.
Wow.
Yeah, we do everything ourselves. The videos, except for that video that we just watched, that was done by somebody else. But most of our stuff is done by us. All social media, everything. Yeah, we do our own. So we're a self-made band here. Yeah. We're also too cheap.
I like when bands actually run their social media, so you're not going through a second person and wondering if they're directly getting the message.
Right. Yeah, it makes it more personal too because we know what we want to post on the social media, not what somebody else wants to post.
Yes.
Well, as you guys saw, I have Aaron coming up next at 8:30 on the NYXUS podcast. We get overly busy, and then I start booking too many people at the same time, and then I mix up, and then we get cross interviews like that. Next Wednesday is gonna be like this all night long. It's just gonna be a random pop up of a fuckload of people that are coming in.
Everybody.
100th episode. Everybody's invited. Everybody that has been.
Oh, that's right. That's your
100th
yeah, okay.
episode.
Yep.
Yes,
Right,
we get
cool.
to 100 episodes.
And what did you think of the album, Melanie?
It will be a good time.
I love the album.
Yeah.
I really did. Like you said, different from the first one, but not different enough to not know that it's you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Everybody is evolving. The sound is evolving. It's getting bigger. It's getting better. I mean, I'm not surprised. I can only see the next album getting even bigger in production wise, bigger in complexity. So I'm excited to see where you guys come.
I hope so. I mean, the next album's a little darker, so if you like darker songs, this one's like, because it's called Skyward, and even in the album cover you can tell it's a little bit more uplifting and a little bit more happier. But the next one's a little bit more darker, so it might do a little bit better than this album does. I don't know, because since people seem to like dark stuff lately, I don't know. So we'll see what happens.
I mean, the world is a dark fucking place.
The world is, yeah.
The world is, yeah.
Yeah,
The world is
but-
a dark fucking place.
But we've always made a conscious effort never to black pill the listener.
Yeah.
You know, like there's just so much. I mean, you turn on the news, and you know you hear about all this ascension happening amongst communities.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lack of transparency amongst people in higher positions of authority. There's a lack of trust there. You know, people are struggling to, you know, try to pay their bills on time or even pay the groceries. And we're just like, you know what? I think people, I mean, I could speak for me, but I know that, you know, we all were united in completing this album. You know, I think it only took maybe like a month longer to write and record and finish compared to the first one. But, you know, we were just like, you know, why do we want to bog the audience down into, you know, wallowing in sadness and depression? You know, I mean, let the other bands worry about that. Let's, you know, try to give, you know, these songs boost us, and we only hope that they boost anyone who has the chance to listen to it. You know, and that's all we ever really cared about, was just writing and making albums that we want to hear. And if other people enjoy it and they get something out of it, and they in turn say, hey, you know what, I'm going to go out and do something good for myself or for my community, and that's a bonus. You know, I think too many musicians, you know, they're concerned about, like, you know, I just feel like a lot of them are concerned about like materialistic things. And, you know, we're all blessed to have each other as friends and as bandmates. I mean, Wayne and I bust ballsies all the time, but I mean, we're from New York. That's what we do. Yeah. You know, and it's all good. But like, you know, to be able to be united and just say, hey, you know what? These are 10 songs that we're proud to release on a record.
Perfect. I couldn't have said it any better.
Yes.
I got cut off. I mean, that to me is more validating than, you know, than anything else.
Absolutely.
That to me is more validating than anything else, if people enjoy it as much as we do.
Gio said, yes, music is meant to be heard. Do it for fun or do it with purpose. I can guarantee someone out there needs to hear it.
Yeah. And please stop worrying about what genre the goddamn band belongs to, and just listen to the music for the music, for Christ's sakes. Stop with the subgenres.
Genres and a million subgenres. Shut the fuck up. Listen to
Shut up your ass.
Dude, they don't know what they are. Yeah, we do. We're us.
And anyways, oh well, this song is like new metal, and this song is like this, and this song is like that, and this. Shut the fuck up. Play your music.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
sorry.
it. And that's one problem that we've been noticing, like with reviews lately, is that they seem to want to put us in a genre, and they can't, because we're all over the place, and we kind of purposely do that because we listen to so many different things.
But I used to ask that question, like, what genre do you think you are? And now I'm like, I'm not even going there anymore, because who cares?
Right,
gotta
it
agree,
doesn't
though.
matter.
No.
Yeah, we're in metal.
No, if you
That's
like
it.
it, don't fucking
All
metal.
genres. It's just
Metal is general enough to say, okay,
Right.
so it's gonna be that kind of tempo, that
Mhm.
kind of, you know what I mean? So
Yeah, if
It's
you like metal,
there.
there's got to be something that you like in
Yep.
at least one song, that we do, So, and if it doesn't, then I'm sorry. There's other bands you can go listen to, but it
Yeah.
is what it is. I don't need to be called like, power, melodic,
right.
yeah, proto, whatever. I don't need to be called all those subgenres. It doesn't matter to me. It's just good music.
The only bad music is no music.
The jungle.
Exactly.
There you
All
go.
right, sir.
That's right.
There you
All right.
go.
So we're getting towards the end of the episode because at 8:30 I have to be on again for another episode. But I know that we'll have you guys back because I love
course.
talking to you guys.
Well, we have albums out every year now, so
That's what I said.
Of course
So
we'll be
there
back.
you go. So we'll be back.
Well,
Can't get rid of us that
I
easy.
actually have to cut out now because I got to get ready for the gig. But
All right, Lou.
Wayne and George, always good to see you. Less Wayne
Have fun
than
tonight,
George.
Lou.
But Melanie,
that
Sarah,
motherfucking
thank you
color.
guys so much for having us on the show.
Thank you for joining.
And we'll look forward to
Good
seeing you
luck.
again. Take care.
Good luck with your show.
Have
Good luck
fun
with your
tonight.
show.
Bye,
Good night.
Wayne. Bye, George.
Well, before I let you guys go, if you guys are familiar with the podcast, we finish the podcast with always the same question. And because I got to ask the question last time, I'm going to let Sarah ask you guys the question this time. George didn't answer it last time, but I'll ask Wayne to still answer it this time.
All right, if I can.
This is a NYXUS
All right.
question.
Oh, yeah, I answered that one
If you
last time.
had a chance to sit down with your younger self, what would you say to yourself?
Oh God.
It could be anything from funny. It, could
It don't have to be
serious.
deep.
Oh.
It can be.
There's so many things I guess from my younger self. Oh God. Yeah, we could do the standard. Make sure you focus more in school. Don't fuck off.
Don't be a musician.
Don't think about it too much. Like,
Don't
just
listen
off
to-
the
don't
top of
listen
your
to that
head.
Wayne Noon guy. He's trouble.
I'll tell you the reason why I asked this question. Because you never know who could be watching now, who could be rewatching this episode later, that could need to hear whatever you could tell to your younger self. We have musicians on this show that are 13 years old, up to like in their 70s. So the knowledge that's passed on from episode to episode, and it could be simple, like don't drink too much, drink more. We've had don't get married.
Don't
That
get
one
married.
is very fucking popular.
Pop one. Pop one.
Yeah.
You want to be a musician, that's awesome. I still want to make it as a rock star, haha. Have something to fall back on, because music did not afford me all this stuff behind me. Having a real career that you can provide for your family and set yourself up so that you can, pursue your passion as well. Don't just say I'm going to be a rock star. It's like, all right, good luck. Have something to fall back on.
Yeah. And I would just tell my younger self, just don't think about it, just do it. Because there's a lot of times I thought about I wanted to do this, want to do that, and those opportunities disappeared. And now, like I started up my podcast, I want to do it. I said I'm just doing it because when I started the podcast, I was working with people. They wanted me to do this and do that. I'm like, no, I'm just starting the podcast. We're just doing it. I don't want to care. I don't care about all this other stuff. I'm just doing it, and
Just do
we'll
right.
work on it. We'll work on it as we go.
Don't
And
That's
that's what
it.
I did. And that's what you got to do. You'll learn as you're going.
Oh, you'll learn fast enough.
Yeah,
Especially when you're spending money.
exactly. When you have no money left, okay, don't do that again.
First year of running the podcast, you're in the red.
Yeah.
Second year of running the podcast, you're a little smarter. We don't need to pay for this and that and this.
You learn
We're
very
good.
quickly.
Especially when it comes to money, it's like I'm learning, and hopefully helping people. I'm gonna shout out my friend JT from Beyond the Breakdown, his own podcast, which I will be a guest on the 26th of this month. Big shout out to you guys. Thank you guys for being here tonight in the chat. Always amazing to have you guys. If you guys want to do another hour, in about 10 minutes we'll be live with Aaron that you saw pop up momentarily, kind of just like Brad Pitt in Fight Club, when he just kind of flashes it. That's what happened with Aaron. So we're gonna see Aaron soon. Guys, where can we follow you? What's the best place to follow on social media? to
They
get
can really
all the
just go.
updates?
They can just go to severedangel.com. Everything is on there. All social media is the Facebook, but we're on everything: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or Twixter, whatever you want to call it now,
X,
and
YouTube.
TikTok,
X.
YouTube.
I don't know.
Yep. Just look up Severed Angel and you'll find it. Well, although there's a book called Severed Angel, but if you know, just Severed Angel Band or whatever. Severedangel.com, everything sends you to their Bandcamp, severedangel.com, severedangel.bandcamp.com.
There we go.
So that's where you can buy the CD, which we didn't get yet, but they're on their way. It's just delayed right now, but you get the digital version. So
Shirts
Awesome.
and all of our stuff is on
I've got it
Spotify
all
and iTunes and all that streaming stuff. So you
Gonna
can find
need
us
to
everywhere.
get me one of those pretty Severed Angel shirts. So on the website.
Oh
right?
yeah, yep, yep.
All
You might
right.
not promote our band.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's important to do that, Wayne.
Where's my
Yeah.
Project Resurrect shirt, Wayne?
I don't even have one, so then keep waiting.
Well, guys, if you want to see more of Wayne and Lou, I guess it's just you two on the podcast, right?
It's just me and Lou. Yeah, yep.
Yeah, they don't invite me on because
Because
I can't keep up.
You can
he's a
always
bass player.
you can always come back here, George. You can always come
Awesome.
back here.
Please, somebody.
We got you.
Well, guys, thank you so much, Wayne, George, for being here tonight. We'll talk definitely. I'll keep updated with you guys. I love what you do.
Thank you very much.
Keep doing it.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely.
Thank you all for coming on.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was a lot of
Anytime.
fun. A lot of fun.
Guys, I'll see you guys in about 10 minutes for another episode.
Yeah. All right. Good night.
Take
Bye.
care, guys.
Adios. Bye. Thanks a lot.